mother, 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 please. Mother, please, 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 don't do this, don't do this. Put down your life with your child, but don't do this.
I sat on my bed listening to the radio. As the information started coming in, it was like being frozen in time. My God, people are taking poison. They're giving their children poison. I knew once it started, they would all die. The minute I heard it, to me, my son, my husband were dead.
My father talked to Sharon Amos, who was the director of the encampment in Jonestown. And he called me to the radio, and he told me that, Jim, the angels, the avenging angels have come, and we have to make a stand. Now, I took that as revolutionary suicide.
We didn't commit suicide. We committed an act of revolutionary suicide protesting the conditions of an inhumane world.
I remember arguing with him, asking him, is there something else we can do? Is there something else? I mean, why do we have to do this?
The message had come over the radio that everyone there in Jonestown was killing themselves. Next thing I knew, Sharon Amos took her 2 young children and her older daughter into the upstairs bathroom.
I run upstairs and I see Martin Amos, Sharon Amos, and Crystal Amos, and their throats were cut. And there's blood in the shower, and there's flecks and flesh or whatever, and it's starting to come out. And I fell because I couldn't stand anymore. My legs just got weak.
I would suspect die with a degree of dignity. There's nothing to death, just stepping over into another plane. Don't be this way.
My 2 sisters were there, my 2 nephews, and then everybody else that I had been close to for the past 10 years. And I couldn't immediately think that I was losing them because it was just too much to even fathom.
We just watched it on TV unfolding like everybody else did. And then by a week later, all the names started coming across the screen. At the time, we believed it was revolutionary suicide, until later on finding out that a lot of the people were murdered or forced to take the poison.
I was in complete shock. This is like everything I've been living. This is where I thought my entire life would be occupied by, my entire future. And all of a sudden, it was gone.
I don't have any question. I'm sure I would have had the poison. I don't have not the slightest question. If I had seen, all the people that I love, who I had built a community with, dying all around me, I wouldn't have wanted to live. I just think, I would have lost too much. I wouldn't have wanted to survive.
It was actually a week before I'd actually got the official word that they had found my wife. I can remember us still walking through the temple with these cameras, and news people were coming in constantly. And then one day I remember walking with them, and while I'm standing there and they're asking about this and asking about that, I said, there's nothing left. And they turned and looked at me and said, what are you saying? Everything we originally started out to do is gone. We started out to help people, not kill people. It's over with. There's nothing else to stay for. They gave me several $100s to bury my wife,
and they gave my old Volkswagen back. And so I loaded it up, and I just started heading south. You know, it's sad it took all those years and losing my wife and baby and other people that I've known and loved to finally get enough anger inside that I wanted to leave.
The reality of it all sunk in after people had gone in and taken photos. But along with the grieving, there was a tremendous sense of freedom, because I never thought that I would be free from People's Temple. So it was bittersweet in a way, because I felt free, and yet the cost was all of that loss.